When I was 9 years old, I cried because my hair was changing. When I was a kid, my hair was always long, hopelessly tangled, and a light dirty blonde color. But when I was 9, I realized it had started changing. It got darker as I got older, and I was so scared because I felt powerless to do anything about it. I wondered how I could still be pretty if it wasn't long and blonde like it used to be. Maybe there's a message somewhere in there about the Eurocentric beauty standards our society thrusts upon little girls as soon as we develop object permanence. But that's not what this video is about. This video is for Carly, the little girl who stared out the window and cried because she was so afraid that she wouldn't be pretty anymore, all because her hair changed.
It don't make sense to me. I'm fantasizing about hearing your voice. It don't make sense to me. I'm fantasizing about hearing your voice.
Less than 24 hours from now, I will be shaving my head. I just washed my hair for the last time. I probably should have waited until tomorrow, but I was just really excited. Let's see, final thoughts before the deed is done. I'm curious to see what it's gonna do to like how I feel about myself, because like I already like noticed I was looking in the mirror and it's like, oh, like I've got acne, I'm breaking out for some reason, and I've got this and that and dark circles, and I'm definitely really scared because it's one of those things like the acne or the dark circles where it's like this isn't really like pretty according to many members of society, and I know that I will have a lot of people in my life who aren't going to like it. And that's really scary. Probably most people, actually. I have a select few who are really cheering me on for this and are telling me I'm gonna rock it, which I love you guys, you know who you are. But I think knowing people aren't going to like it is kind of why I'm doing it. My entire life have been a people pleaser. I've just wanted to make people happy. I'm very non-confrontational. You know, despite going on adventures and really putting myself out there, there are a lot of things where I've kind of held to the status quo because that's kind of what I feel like I'm supposed to do, and I feel like that is just sort of the antithesis of my being, is holding to those things, and doing those things because what other people think I should. Yeah, I'm really just trying to shake off the expectations that other people have placed on me, either knowingly or unknowingly. I really feel like that's kind of where I'm at right now, is just coming into myself and standing up for Caroline, you know? I think that's what she needs. I think that's what she's always needed, and this is a small, not so small way of doing that. I don't think I'm going to lose anybody over a change in my appearance, no matter how drastic it is. Yeah, I'm really scared, but I'm also really excited. I have so many people hyping me up and rallying behind me, and I love that. I love that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Wish me luck.
These are the same. I believe so.
Oh my gosh, I'm so scared.
Are you sure about this?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Anyways, I shaved my head and it's like really messed up right now. That's a little better. It's just kind of flat on the top right now. I really, really like it. I love how low maintenance it is. It's just so nice. If you're thinking about it, this is your sign to do it. So this is the part of the video where I wanted to talk a little bit about identity. You know, I've been thinking about this for a few weeks now. But the more time that I spent on it, the more time that I tried to figure out, like, what the hell is identity? What does identity mean? What is it? I really came to the conclusion, this isn't any kind of like Merriam-Webster definition or anything, but this is just kind of what I concluded in my little brain, is that identity is the sum of all our human experiences. It's kind of I don't want to say it's like a construct, but it is definitely something that is exclusive to the human experience, which is really interesting. I don't know if the buzz has really impacted my identity at all beyond. No, that's a lie. I think it has, but it's not in the way that I thought it was going to be. The second I did it, I just felt so free of this piece that I felt I've let box me in for a long time. Really been an interesting experience. I think this has been a really great vessel to explore that like shrugging off the expectation of other people. Because I think for a long time my hair was kind of a microcosm of that experience. For a long time, my whole being has been created around existing in a way that makes other people comfortable. I don't want to be that person anymore. I only get to experience this world once. I just think there are better ways I can use my time here. I don't need to let other people dictate that. Because they're living their own life. If they want to date somebody with long hair, or have long hair, or I don't know, not go on adventures, then that's their life and that's their experience, and that's going to build who they are. But I think a reoccurring theme on this channel for me has been not letting other people dictate who I am anymore. And I think it's been really cool to get to share that with you guys. And it's also really exciting to me every time I do something like this, every time I take another step to record it and journal it. So then down the line, it's really fun to look back and see how far I've come. When I look back to my trip to Chicago in 2021, I'm astounded at how different I am than I was in that video. And I love to reference that video because of that segment where I was in the dark talking about identity and talking about my experience and shaping my own experience. I love to reference that because I think that was the first time that I was really vulnerable about that kind of thing on this channel. And I love knowing that every step I take, every adventure I go on, every trip I take, every time I do something crazy like buzz my hair, like, that's just another step in the direction that Caroline 2 years ago wanted to go in. I love getting to share this with you guys. I hope that I inspire you to create and shape your own identity and do crazy things that you never thought you would do, because that's what I want to do. I want to do things that I right now even wouldn't ever think I would do. That's what I aspire towards. This didn't really end up being much of a talk about identity, but I think this is the way that this video needs to go. Because I think in the end, that's what this was about. It's about taking another step towards the person that I want to be. Dear Carly, I wish there was some way to explain to you just how precious you are, how much you're worth. I want you to know it doesn't come from how many people like you, how good you sing, or what your hair looks like. You are so much bigger than all of that. You were made for so much more than being dictated by what your friends or the world or even what your mom and dad think about you, though I can assure you that all those people love you deeply. I know change is scary. Growing up and letting go is really scary, and I still feel that now as a 21-year-old kid. The way you felt at 6, 7, 9, 12, and 16. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret though. Change, the unknown. Someday you're gonna chase those things. They're gonna be what keep you young. They're going to be the things that you're gonna find safety and contentment in when you feel out of control. I know that sounds crazy. You'll just have to trust me on that one. I don't know how to tell you where to find your worth and identity because I'm still figuring that out for myself all these years later. I will tell you this though. Finding yourself, learning about who you are through everything you did and didn't plan for, every hurt and disappointment, every adventure and new experience will be one of the most exciting things you will ever get to do. You may not know who you are yet, and I may not even know that for myself, but there is one thing we can be sure of. We persist. Even when we pick friends who hurt us and let us down time and time again, even when we don't pick up our guitar for months at a time, and even when our hair changes, we have never stopped striving for adventure. We've never stopped loving deeply. We have always been creative and joyful even in our darkest moments. Yes, your hair is changing, but you're going to change too. You may not know it now, but you are going to love the person you become. And I want you to know that I have loved you every step of the way. Blonde hair, brown hair, or no hair at all. I love you. Caroline. So, yeah. Keep hanging in there. Much love for you guys. And we will talk soon. Thank you so much for watching this video. Leave a like and a comment. What do you guys think about identity? What shapes your identity? What is identity? I would love to hear your thoughts. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
You're gonna be just fine, but your name belongs in lights with all the constellation. Change is hard, but it's gonna take you far. Pick up your guitar and tell me why you're so frustrated.